Hey everyone, dropping some knowledge today on what it means and what it takes to be successful. One thing I've learned is so many people continue to put the cart before the horse. Now, what am I saying when I'm saying that? Simply, so many people visualize success, being rich, wealthy, having all the things they imagine to have, but not knowing what people really have to do to make it a reality. The sacrifice that it takes to be successful, not many people are willing to do or are even aware of what it really means to sacrifice what you want for today and making it a reality for tomorrow. And it's very troubling because I'm a very honest person. I'm very blunt. I'm straightforward at times. And when I tell people what it took for me to get to where I'm at or where I'm continuously looking to go, I'm telling them my game plan, what I did, how I had some roadblocks, and how to avoid the roadblocks to be successful. Whether that's more successful than myself or your own definition of success. Because in my own life, I'm still defining what success is. I'm still doing things so I can even know what success looks like. I have more people that look at me some type of way than I even look at myself in that light. And I say that is because people will look at you, want your life, but not knowing what you had to sacrifice to make it a reality. For me to purchase my home that I live in now, people don't know. And if they do know, they don't remember. Or if they do remember, they don't understand or willing to do something similar within their own fraction and structure of how their life is going. For me to get the home that I purchased, I had to rebuild my credit. At 23 years old, I filed Chapter 7, bankruptcy. My credit score at that time was around 400, and I was able to, by the time of me purchasing my house 2 years later, to have my credit now over 695. But they didn't know, and if they do know, and if they were witnesses of the testimonies of me being homeless, living with my ex-girlfriend, working job to job, only lasting certain jobs only 6 months, having bust down car breakdown after bust down, broke down car breakdown, spending all this money on these cars because I was living in a scarcity mind. I wasn't willing to take out that loan for that car payment, but I was willing to have that car payment, same amount, being spent in other frivolous ways. Whether it was me when I was 420 friendly, spending that money just to feel good about myself, overeating, eating out, dates, all that crazy stuff. And it was really the determination of my success was all in the priorities. We have to prioritize what we want our life to look like. So many people put the cart before the horse, and not knowing for the horse to actually pull the cart, there has to be an interaction of work that needs to be done. It took me 2 years of building my credit up. But when I wanted to purchase my first property, it was 2015. I was mentally there, but in my reality, I was not there. I didn't have the credit score. I didn't have the well-paying job. I didn't have the stable housing. I didn't have the stable car. But what got me down that road was me being determined to see the destination fulfilled. It took me 4 years to make a dream become a reality in a physical sense. Now, as I'm now living my dream, I'm living in my reality, I always have to remind myself when I was at my lowest, when I was broke, when I was sleeping on couches, when I was surviving with only $1.78, when I was missing a quarter and flipping out in my bedroom in 2013 because I was missing a quarter and that's all I had. I remember those days. So those days keep me humble and keep me motivated to strive for greater. My goal in my life is to be a multi-billionaire. Literally, that's always been my hindsight goal. But for me to be a multi-billionaire, I have to be a multi-millionaire. I have to be a 100,000-aire. I have to break out of a W-2, paycheck to paycheck, only a couple $100 a couple weeks. So for me to get to a billionaire, to be a millionaire, to be the 100,000-aire, I have to get to that level. And as I'm planting the seed, building businesses, learning and understanding. For me to get there, I have to start to where I'm at, from the gutter, from the mud. And I say that because so many people think success is so easy. You see all these people post these beautiful photos on Instagram, and half the time you don't know their situation. You don't know how much money they have to spend on that vacation, or they don't. You don't know what passive income that they have, but you only wonder. But if a person's not willing to give you key strategies to be successful, you'll always wonder see success as something that's so easy that it happens overnight. It does not happen overnight, people. I started being an entrepreneur at 14 years old. I am 26 years old at this point. I've been an entrepreneur for 12 years. 12 years. I started at 14. This idea of wanting to be successful and being rich and working for myself did not just happen overnight. It happened at an early age. And ever since then, I've been doing my best to surround myself with people who think similar, if not smarter, broader, and better than I do. And I'm making this video to make it very clear. Any person that ever sees me as success, I'm grateful for that perception, but I am still defining what my success is in my own life. Any sexy photo, any photo that people see me with nice suits on, I swear to you people, I get my clothes from Goodwill. I go to the nice parts of the state that I live in, and I go to their clearance section. My suits, every outfit, they all are under $20. I make $20 look like a couple million. And it's about planting the seed, watering it, and knowing that it will grow. So when you see people dressing up, dressing wealthy, whatever that may be, sometimes you don't know how they went about acquiring their materials. And I'm a person that's I want everyone in my circle, everyone around me, to feel abundant, to be rich, to be healthy, because you only have one life to live. And if you have a life that you want to live, why not live it and create a lifestyle that you are imagining, but that also can be your reality? I want people to be healthy, be wealthy, travel, experience the things they want to do because it's what they want to do. And if it's something that I can relate to, I can understand that. My goal has always been to retire my mother. And in March of 2020, my mom is retiring. Not on the efforts of me. I have been able to help her financially here and there, and I'm very grateful for that. But my mom has been able to put herself in a position, or God, or whatever the divine verse, has now put her in a position where she has to retire herself. But as I know that she's retiring herself, how do I fit in that picture? I will be purchasing a rental property on my next investment and allocating funds so I can help out her with her bills passively without me having trading time for money. I'm strategically planting the seed how I can send my mother monthly money through my passive income. And that's how people don't understand when it comes to success and how you can grab success in your own life. Instead of you having to trade your time for money like we all do, being an employee, create a system or discover what systems that can pay you and for what you bring to the world in such a value. Don't put the cart before the horse, understanding for you to maneuver the horse, you will have to put in the work. Success does not happen overnight, people. I promise you. We may have people that want to travel the world, do the things they want to do. Great, do them. If you financially can do it, and if you're not in that position, create that position for you. Life is short. You only live once. So why not make the best out of it? Stop living with a scarcity mind. If you look around, there's enough to go around. There's enough money to go around. Money is literally printed. So there's not a lack of money in the world. Just a lack of people willing to do the right thing and put in the work to accomplish that. I make this video because as I'm structuring my life, getting to the 100,000-aire, the multi-millionaire, will drive me down my road to have a net worth of over that billion. How do I structure that, and how have I structured that? Real estate, passive income, e-commerce sites, trademark, inventions, software, the list goes on and on. But I came up with this mind when I was 14 years old, and I've just been doing my best to plant the seeds for everything to grow. And as I continue to meet people along this journey called life, I have found a reality that others are living, that I am now at that table striving to live something similar. People, please, if you want to be successful, put in the work. There's no cheat code. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes hard work. It takes rejection. It takes sacrifice, and it takes for you in this internet world to put in the necessary work and know that if you give up, you're giving up on your dreams, you're giving up on the life that you imagine. And if you give up on that, why even start from the get-go? I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur, and I will always be an entrepreneur, and I will always breed and train and empower people to be entrepreneurs. Work for yourself to find ways to build passive income and live the life you want to live. I'm 26 years old now. I'm a landlord. I live a mortgage-free. Someone pays my bills for me. I am now able to discover what I want to do in my life without the stress of having to come up with income to do it. Passive income comes in monthly. I'm able to go out and do the things I want to do, empower the community, networking kids, mentor kids, because I've now built a pocket of passive income to take care of the bills so I don't have to trade time for money. I promise you people, on the other side of success, there is lots of hard work, sacrifice, tears, insecurity. But I want to see you guys on the other side of success. Comment below. I love to hear you guys' comments, please. I'm here to help anyone get to that road because I am now at that road. I'm at the bridge, and as I continue to plant the seed for everything to manifest and cross, I want to see people that I love, that I enjoy on this journey with me. Hope everyone has a great 2020 and onward. I want to see everyone successful, and I want to see you happy, abundant, and prosperous.